Now, MDR is the new buzzword. We like it or we hate it. This is the absolute new buzzword within the industry today. Now, what there has been a lot of discussion among the existing community as well. While they are in this rapid digitization transformation, the need of cybersecurity has also grown big time, exponentially, if I will. Now, what is MDR just a buzz? I mean, I know that you have already suggested that this is the approach an organization should take, but how differentiative it is from a buzz or a myth from reality? What functionalities do enable an active MDR today? Because as you rightly touched upon, having an antivirus or an IDS or an IPS has always been reactive in terms of you just looking at hashes, rules, signature driven threat detection. And as Ravi pointed out, the future and present to an extent is actually detecting those unknown and unknowns or known and unknowns pretty faster, right? So having said that, Chaitanya, what is your opinion? What are those technical functionaries that will combine to form that holistic MDR functionality or a service to the end customer, enabling faster threat detection and response, Chaitanya?
Okay. So I'll always look at MDR as security as a service, wherein it is the responsibility of MDR provider to make sure that the business operations of its clientele is continually running, because there will be a factor which comes in with constant vigilance. That is the term that I can talk about, because not only eyes on the glass, but also proactively thinking uh, with your dedicated security team of analysts about how to identify, mitigate, and protect your organizations against malicious threats, resources. There are malicious actors that will come in with threat vectors, with a new threat vector every passing day. So from that point of view, uh, you know, we'll have to think as an attacker while we do this.
Absolutely.
As the threat would become more advanced. Attackers would add new techniques and tool sets to get past your traditional network and
Right.
endpoint defense mechanisms. So the MDR platform provider will not only just make sure that the policies across these security controls are updated on a day-to-day basis, but then proactively identifying how the attacker can come in to my network and disrupt the proceedings. Because see, we have been part of incidents wherein customer data was stolen, and
Right.
the loss of face and the loss of business overall is quite considerable if we see it. So from an MDR point of view, as per me, we'll have to do incident investigation. We'll have an integrated alert triage. There
Mhm.
would be integrated remediation through a component like SOAR. And we have to bring in UBA kind of utilities, user entity behavioral analytics, about how the user is behaving in a certain context at a certain time for a certain system. So all these patterns we will have to identify. There will be an absolute sea of data for the MDR platform to process. But that is
Correct.
where I feel that that skill and that expertise would come in handy.
Absolutely.